My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me, you're good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us feel love. Give me love. Make a bad man.
I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I keep banky. Oh, no, 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 no,
And they call me. Well, I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it send my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Let's hear it for the starting five of your Orlando Magic. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen, Suggs. At forward, 7'2", number 10, Morant. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At shooting guard, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo and Carroll.
It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for the Magic, Suggs out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Bull. And it's Banchero in at small forward. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
To the middle. To the left side wing. Here's Bull. Offline with his 3. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
They get the rebound. And then Carter with the dunk.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Morant with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Wagner passes to Banchero. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And that one's good, Morant.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Morant with the steal. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Love that effort from Ja Morant. He doesn't want to just start fast breaks. He wants to finish them.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
First team foul.
And here's Wagner. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Kicks it to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Lock at 6.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Jackson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
It's time for T-shirts.
at the numbers for Ja Morant. Averaging about 27 points per, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season, and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Adams. No good on the 3. The Magic trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Let's get up and make some noise. It's your 407.
Jones, he's checked in for Morant. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. Second, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
First one falls for him.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Good on both. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Here's Suggs. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Suggs with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Carter, that's good.
The team creates a good look for Carter. His rock-solid mechanics do the rest.
Here's Jones. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Carter for three. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 14. The 11-footer, it's good.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And it's Wagner missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and another basket for Memphis.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Wagner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Suggs with the ball. Working on Jones. Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And that one falls for Carter.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Both shots good from the stripe. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Suggs with the ball. Working on Jones. And that one's good. Suggs.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low. And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Floats one up. Another shot. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The Magic trail by 17. Carter on the wing. Shoots the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Suggs with the steal. And the pass to Bull. And he banks in the layup.
And this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. There's Jackson with the 3. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Then for the Grizzlies, Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Brooks. He hits both from the stripe. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin helped. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Bamba's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic trail by 20. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
That 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Conchar. That one's not going to go. Well, Orlando shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Anthony against Jones. In the corner, Bamba with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Ross. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Conchar. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Ross. Tee right on him. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Payne. Bamba passes to Okeke. Wagner from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now, here's Clark. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. A second chance effort. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. Another miss by Orlando. Memphis leading by 20. From 15 feet away, Okeke grabs the miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Ross kicks to Wagner. Anthony taking his time here. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good, Wagner.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Takes the three. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
2 minutes remaining in the
There's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Outside Anthony. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Aldama. It's hauled in by the Magic. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
Now here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over to the left wing. Bamba dishes to Ross. Oh, good with the triple. Memphis leading by 20. Jones for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Anthony. Claus trying to break loose. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Williams. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
6 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. Anthony with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shot to stop the run. Aldama with the rebound. Clark left side. Shoots over Bamba. And they recover it. No good from Clark. From deep 3-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Fultz the pass to Carter. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
Please protect the ball around Ja. He's looking for the steal and opportunity to run.
Now Fultz. He had 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. And the shot is good. Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Morant with it, picked up by Harris. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Memphis. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Fultz, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
The Magic have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. On the wing, Harris. Here's Carter. Drilled from 6 feet. Carter's got 9.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And here's Fultz. And here in the second quarter of action with a under 2.5 minutes played so far.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Bain. Good. Bain's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You need more than that to stop Desmond Bain. He's just going to fight right through it.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Back to Fultz. The shot that time, not on target. Morant with some nice D. Here's Bain. Here's Jackson. And another basket for Memphis.
Boy, this is what we talk about with Jaren. The ability to score on all 3 levels.
Morant against Fultz. Over Morant. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, and he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Count that one.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Tries from 10, and good that time. Fultz has got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Morant. Oh!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fultz against Morant. Fultz, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Bain. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one. On the wing, Harris. No good on the triple. Memphis has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Bain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from 3-point territory.
And that was top 10 all
At the line
time
for the
for a
Grizzlies,
rookie. And Bane's three-point
Desmond
numbers went up
Bane.
in his second
At the
season.
line for two,
From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Shooting two. The first one falls.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
So for the Magic, Bowl, he's checked in for Banchero, and it's Suggs in for Markelle Fultz. And Bane drops them both. And for the Magic, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Morant. Suggs kicks to Harris. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the shot goes in.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
To the paint, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Versatile and polished offensively. What a night for Wendell Carter Jr.
Bane passes to Brooks. There's the drive. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Suggs. Grizzlies making the shot. Inside, Wagner wide open. And there the Magic with another bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Morant, that's for two. And the Grizzlies check on two more.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Jackson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now, here's Suggs. He has 7. Down low. Here's Carter. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Terrence Ross comes in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Harris.
One shot.
That's good from Carter.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
Here's Aldama. No points in the game yet for him. Count that bucket.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Suggs kicks to Ross. Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's Clark. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Passes it to Carter. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Jones. Drives to the hoop. score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Bull, that's good.
It's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Memphis has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's Clark with the finish.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. So it's Orlando now, following the score by Memphis. Suggs dishes the Bull. Here's Carter. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And that one's good by Clark.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
To the inside, Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Wasted no time on that one. Jones has got 12.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Bull. Memphis has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Jones, no luck.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Count it, good. 11 points in the game.
I love Suggs' feel for when to attack. A strong mix of dribble moves allows him to just blow by defenders.
Yep, that one goes in there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 minutes.
Bamba setting the pin for Suggs to the paint. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Suggs.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Conchar. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 1:39 left in the second quarter. Anthony with it. The pass to Suggs. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Jones driving the lane. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
John Conchar.
1:12 left to play in the first half. Pass to Bamba. He kicks to Ross. Outside Anthony. Trying to find Wagner. Gets it to him. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Aldama can't hit. Orlando's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Suggs passes to Bamba. Here's Conchar. He has 7 beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Anthony finds Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Suggs passes to Bamba. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Aldama. And that one, good. Aldama's got 6 in the quarter. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Anthony. The Magic making a switch here. And both free throws good for Anthony. And so it's Memphis, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
Moving along, let's talk about the great first half of play we saw from Ja Morant.
He's off to a great start. The buckets are coming fast and furious, I'm telling you, and he's shown no signs of letting up.
Hey, why stop now? The defense can't stop you. Don't do it for them.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Wendell Carter is out there with Bull. And it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Suggs. And it's Banchero in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Banchero. Over Brooks. Again, the Magic score. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Suggs. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. He was all alone on that. Bull's got 8 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Adams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Goes up on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 18 points for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Morant. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good from outside.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Brooks. Again, Memphis.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now, Suggs. He's got 13. Passes it to Banchero. He feeds it to Suggs. And the rejection by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Here's Payne. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. From down in the low post. It goes. Wagner's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Took him no time at all on that one.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Bol, following the basket by Ja Morant. To the middle. And it's Bol that time on the assist from Suggs. Bol's got 10.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's time for T-shirt.
The numbers here for Brooks. He's putting up about 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Payne finds Jackson over Bol. And it's Memphis with another.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bol setting the pick for Wagner. Inside, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We we've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Wagner.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Grizzlies on defense. And here's Banchero. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact. He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Morant. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Payne. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And it's Wagner missing. Grizzlies shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. They get it back. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Morant with the steal. Goes up. And then Morant slams it in.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Out to the right wing. From deep. And there's Suggs on the assist from Wagner. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter. Morant, that's for 2. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Franz Wagner. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Adams. And Conchar subbed in for Bane.
Hey, get on more count.
Fultz against Morant. And the rejection by Clark. Here's Jackson. Field goal number 9. He is 9 of 12 with that basket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Grizzlies?
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 22. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
That's good from Jackson.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
Now here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Wagner outside. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Got that one up quick. Konchar's got 13.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The pass to Okeke. Kicks it to Ross. And the rejection by Jackson. Clark outside, and there's the drive, and it's Clark with the finish.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Now here's Fultz. Ross with it. And they get it. Back to Fultz. Down low. Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 9 points in the game so far.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
They grab their own miss. Jackson kicks to Clark. 3-pointer. Memphis the rebound. From deep. They get it back. Williams passes to Clark. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Fultz. Well, Orlando shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Wagner, nice D from Williams. Memphis has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. No good from Clark.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
A 3-ball. Okeke, no good. The Grizzlies shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. And Orlando the other way now. Fultz looking around. Wagner wide open. Nailed from 3-point land. Wagner's got 12.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Ross passes to Fultz. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Wagner. For 3, Harris sinks the 3-pointer. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 12. And finally, they hit one. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Okeke off target from outside. And the Grizzlies shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Pulls it up. Again, the miss by Jones.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Fultz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he thought.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, Magic fans, here we are. The T-shirt. Make some noise. for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Terrence Ross. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Aldama can't hit. Here's Orlando now. They're on an 11-2 run. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Outside Anthony. Pass to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 3 to shoot. Fultz, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And stolen by Wagner. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Fultz. He's got 11. Off target with his 3. Here's Aldama. Covered by Bamba. And he gets it to go. And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Anthony. There's Wagner with the 3. Can't hit that one. Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be right back after this.
Oh, Lord. Jesse made another one.
Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, we've got Williams, and it's Conchar in at the 2 spot. Anthony dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Now Hampton. Here's Anthony. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And for Memphis, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Here's Hampton. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Morant with it. Now Anthony defending. And finished off by Morant.
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Orlando, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The shot from 20 feet away. Here's Conchon. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Anthony. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Morant. Here's Conchon. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
It's deflected. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Aldama can't hit.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Now here's Hampton. There's the dish to Bamba. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 18 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Memphis in total control. Lets it fly from 18. Okeke grabs the miss. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Buries the easy one. Okeke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lets it go from the wing, and he can't bank that one in. Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the inside. Nice shot there by Bamba. And it's 8 points for Mohamed Bamba.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
The Magic have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Outside Anthony. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Memphis in total control. Here's Williams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Now, here's Hampton. Outside Anthony. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Now, here's Hampton. Following the miss by John Morant. Great open look there.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Here's Morant. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Bain inside the three-point line. Pass to Morant. Over Hampton. That one rolling around and runs out. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot up 2 there. 8 points for Gary Harris.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Well, Orlando shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Both free throws good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Now, here's Hampton. driving to the basket. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, your Magic Youth Dance Team. And your Magic Youth Dance Team. Let's have another big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Bamba's gotten 6 of his 11 attempts to go in so far from the field, shooting almost 55%. There's Williams with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now, here's Hampton. Okeke, no good. Outside Williams. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Bamba, a screen on Morant. Hampton kicks to Bamba. Front past the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Bamba's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Magic.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him. A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Now, here's Hampton. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. And the dunk by Bamba.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bulls got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris kicks to Hampton. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 45 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Harris outside. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Goes up the baseline. Adams' shot is off. And the Magic with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run goal.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Free throw good, Bain.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The Grizzlies pull it in. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over Anthony. The kick out to Williams. Clark, the pass to Jones. Goes back up. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anthony left side. Doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Adams with it. Now Anthony defending. From 18 feet away. Adams' shot is good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 19 rebounds. Jones against Anthony. Harris outside. The pass to Bamba. Bamba setting the pick for Harris. 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Adams. Rebounded by Anthony. Well, Orlando shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Bamba with it, working on Jones. Bamba's shot is off.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Clark. Okeke grabs the miss. Okeke's got his 6th rebound on the night. He kicks it to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Bull. And it goes down 2 points. Bull's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Jones, that's for 2. In for his 7th make in 14 tries. On offense, here are the Magic. Anthony with it. To the paint. They swipe it. Clark up top. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 11 rebounds in the game. Picked away.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And the rejection by Clark. Adams against Harris. And that one hits back iron. Here are the Magic now. Here's Anthony. The feed to Bull. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're in front by 29. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Heading to the court, it's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Aldama's checked in. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Kicks it to Fultz. Unloads from 13. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And right now, Mamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there, able to draw that foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bamba.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And Bamba drops them both. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones, that's for 2. And again, Memphis no good. Now Fultz. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.